Troop 74. We meet over at Good Shepherd, and we do this every year. We come out and we set up the tents, and we make sure that they're held down with sandbags because we usually get some wind off of the water. And we make sure everything's squared away. Get the tables set up, and then we come back and we break it down at the end of the day.
Alright, bring the beach all the way north, all the way south.
Love the beach, have a great walk, keep an eye. The waves are pretty safe today, but always kind of keep an eye on the beach.
Thank you.
And we'll see you back here in a couple hours, an hour or so.
It was wonderful today. We had a VIP tour. We took 20 people to maybe 5 sites here in Pacifica so that they could see all the projects that are happening from our community. Right? And people are coming from outside of our community to help with these projects, and it's really awesome for key people in the community, politicians, the Chamber of Commerce president. We had Sylvie Lee from the California Coastal Commission, people that we think that can come and learn about this project and see the value of it and then share it with others and help us find financing and help us grow this community of stewards. The history of Earth Day, where we started, where we are now, and how we got here, and how this project is actually possible and can help every community.
I'm Julia Hurley, and I'm a part of the Million Trees Project. I'm the teen leader, and we're here at Spindler School of Performing Arts in Pacifica, planting trees and flowers and bushes and shrubs to help them finally be able to move into their new home. It's a community-based theater, and it's been a great way for us as a community that likes to plant trees to give back.
My name is Mary Mullen, and I'm also a member of the 4-H Million Trees Project, and happy to be a member of Spindrift as well. It started 9 years ago by the young Pacifican Laura Weber, and since it started off in Pacifica, it has expanded to 4 continents.
I'm Katie Filar. Many of us, including myself when I was just like 8, joined the Million Trees Project because we like the outdoors, because planting trees is fun.
The best part about this project are the people, and at the core of the Million Trees Project are these 3 young women right here.
The project's really amazing because it kind of fills 2 roles, one in getting your hands dirty, getting involved in helping the planet, and then also kind of becoming a leader and a steward for the environment.
You can try to get rid of all the compost before you put down the mulch. You won't be stuck with extra compost.
So my name is Julian Levy, and I am 17, and I am here today planting some trees with the 4-H Million Trees Project. It makes me feel like I'm doing this for the community, and then I can help people learn through doing this. I like to kind of go in and look and see what's in it and feel the consistency, and it makes me feel a lot closer to Earth.
We've had about 175,000 kids plant these trees in 4 continents. And it's been a great experience for people to get involved and take a stand against global climate change.
All these kids here have grown up here. This is going to be our new home, and we're so excited to make it beautiful, and we thank you so much.
We also had the Pacifica Beautification Committee and a lot of volunteers from the Spindrift School of Performing Arts. So it was like 4 groups were working at that location, and it was a beautiful site, and they did a really great job in all of our sites.
My name is Greg. I'm a park ranger with San Mateo County Parks. Today we're here at San Pedro Valley County Park, and we have our local Boy Scout Troop 256 here with us. And what we're doing is we're going to be spreading mulch over areas that have been weeded in the parking lot. And then over here we have a native garden. What we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to take out all these non-native grasses, and then right now when we get them, we can get the seed. And if we get them before the seeds drop, then there's going to be less next year. And this is what we're doing today for Earth Day, along with everything that Len Adams and the coalition has going on.
And our theme this year is Healthy Waters, Healthy Otters, because the otters are an indicator species. And if the waters aren't healthy, they become susceptible to diseases. But also the impurities go out, and the filter feeders in the ocean that they eat, the clams, the sea urchins, the abalone and shells, they're kind of like the canary in the coal mine. When things are not healthy, you can tell because the sea otters are not doing well.
So my name is Steve Shimek, and I'm Executive Director of the Otter Project. So sea otters are an incredible success story. They were hunted to near extinction in the 17 and early 1800s to where by 1850 they were all but gone from the coast of California. And then a small little group was found near Big Sur. So think of that as the seed that all California sea otters are coming from. And that was like 37 or 40 animals about. Today there are 3,000 animals in the California sea otter population, and that's from about Half Moon Bay down to about Santa Barbara. So Pacifica here, you're literally right on the cusp of the sea otter population. And what we're hoping for is that through the years that population will continue to grow, because research shows us that there used to be around 17 to 18,000 otters in what is now California. So we've gone from close to 0 to 3,000, but 3,000 is not where we need to be. We need to grow the population to like 17,000, and that's where the population will be entirely restored in California. For sea otters, there's so much you can do for sea otters. One, you can use less oil, because even a tiny spot of oil will kill a sea otter. There are otters that have been seen with pups, sea otters that have been seen, in plastic bags that they crawled into. I mean, that's an awful sight. But just reducing all the stuff helps sea otters.
And today we have Lillian Carswell. Lillian Carswell talked to us. She's with Monterey Bay Aquarium and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and she's the head of the Sea Otter Recovery Project. So it was really awesome to hear her talk about them and what we can do as well.
Well, we're the lead federal agency in charge of recovering the southern sea otter under the Endangered Species Act and bringing the sea otter back to its optimum sustainable population size under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. Otters are limited by 2 main things currently. Near the center of their range, from Seaside to Cayucas, they're pretty much at or near carrying capacity, meaning the population's not likely to grow in that area anymore. The numbers of sea otters are at equilibrium with the amount of prey available. In the northern and southern ends of the range, sea otters are suffering a high rate of shark bite mortality. So the sharks are not actually going after the sea otters intentionally, we believe. We believe they're mistakenly biting them, but it usually results in the death of the sea otter. And those high levels of shark mortality at both ends of the range are limiting range expansion to the north and south, which is what the population ultimately needs to grow and to recover its former habitat, and to be able to start to impart the ecosystem services and benefits that top predators impart when they return to their historic range.
Today we have gardening projects at a number of places, including the Pacifica Garden. At the community center planter boxes, they were gardening and planting plants and mulching.
All I do is help shovel the dirt. Sometimes the dog crap too.
It's really great to see the community out, taking care of our town, taking care of our coast. We do plantings, we do beach pickups, picking up the trash so the plastics don't rush out to the bigger ocean.
In addition, we're at Lindemar State Beach. Here we had about 40 volunteers picking wild radish, pulling wild radish from along the bike trail. And on the other side at Rockaway, we had habitat restoration happening on the switchbacks. At Ocean Shore School, we had a habitat restoration, actually a gardening project, where they were planting and maintaining the turning circle that they call at Ocean Shore School.
I'm Becky Howarth. I am the Cub Master of Cub Scout Pack 256, and I have a mixture here of both Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts, because I'm also a troop leader with a Girl Scout troop, kindergarten Girl Scout troop, which is 62776. They learn a lot about what it means to be environmentally friendly. They learn a lot about what it means to give back to the community, and they get pride out of it. Most of these kids go to school in this school right here, and they get to see the area that they planted, that they maintain every day when they're at school. So to be able to see that impact on how they can change the image of the school every day is just awesome. How are you?
This is not weeds. This is a lake. This is roly-poly's home. The biggest weed in the planet.